Miss Bray. I'm going to answer a few questions here from the mailbag. So first question, how long have you been teaching at Filman at Hadley? This was my 13th year since I started at Hadley. I began teaching at Hadley in 2007, and I started at Filman right in 2010. What do I teach? I teach Phys-Ed. I teach right now regular grade 9 Phys-Ed and grade 11 Phys-Ed, as well as the strength and conditioning and nutrition course, which is an option in grade 11. The teams that I coach at Hadley and Filman are in the fall, the cross-country team. I coach the juvenile girls and the juvenile boys basketball teams in the winter, as well as the juvenile hockey team. And in the spring, I do the Grande Fee running, as well as track and field. Who are my favorite teams? Well, I'm not a huge professional sports fan at this point in my life. I would say my favorite team to watch live, which is mostly because of the venue, is the Boston Red Sox. But I am a fan of the Falcons, and I'm a fan of the Wildcats, which are my daughter's hockey teams, and the Ottawa International Soccer, which are their soccer teams. The sports that I played growing up. Well, I was fortunate to be able to be involved in a lot of different sports as a kid, so I thank my parents for that. I started off in gymnastics, moved into diving. I played t-ball and softball starting from when I was 4 years old and continued it when I was 16. I did cross country and track and field all through school, through elementary school, and I continued track and field in high school. I started playing basketball, which turned out to be my main sport in grade 5. Playing both at school and club, played volleyball all the way through. I also was quite an avid badminton player in high school, competed regionally and at the provincial level. Also love running, just working out in general, but I didn't really love those as a kid. Basketball was my main sport, and that is what I went on to play after high school in university. So I played basketball at the University of Vermont for 5 years, and still try to continue to play Women's League now. Wow, a sports memory from my playing days. So one of my huge memories that stands out in my head was, these are mostly basketball memories, is winning the OFSA basketball championship when I was in grade 12. So OFSA is the Ontario High School Championship. We played against Markham in the finals. They were a very good team, and I would say we were probably the second ranked. So to come off with a victory against them in the finals was huge. Another huge memory in my last year of university at the University of Vermont, we were playing our arch rivals, Maine, in the America East Championship. I was lucky to have the hot hand that day. I came out and I think I hit 5 3-pointers in the first few minutes of the game. We took a huge lead, pulled them out of their zone, which they never came out of, and we hung on and won the championship, which sent us off to the NCAA tournament, and we got to travel to Lubbock, Texas to play in the big dance. Many of the girls that I played with and against over the course of my basketball career, both here in Ontario and then in Vermont, went on to play with the national program, or a few of them to play in the WNBA. None of their names are probably ones you'd recognize, but people that played in the national program: Carolyn Church, Tammy Sutton-Brown, Cal Bouchard, some names from the basketball world of my area. As for my athletes, love the game. If you're going to spend time, you're going to invest time playing a sport, you got to love the game. And you have to recognize that if you want to get good or great at the game, that requires work be put in on top of team sessions. So be willing to put in the work on your own to help yourself get better as an individual. As a teammate, be a learner. Ask questions, understand your strengths and play within them. Understand the strengths of your teammates and try to put your teammates in situations where they can be successful so that we can have the best outcome for the team. And to quote one of my favorite movies, Friday Night Lights, clear minds, full hearts, can't lose. So over the summer, what should you do? Stay active. Find something you love to do and do it regularly. Find a whole bunch of things you love to do, okay, and mix them up. Set yourself a goal. What do you want to achieve? 2 or 3 months is a long time, and you can make huge strides towards something that you want to improve on or something that you want to learn or get better at. So set yourself a goal, tell somebody what your goal is, gain support of your family and your friends for that goal, and then work towards it. To incoming students, come in with a positive attitude. Be present. Understand this time away from school hopefully has taught us the fragility of the things that we might have taken for granted, our ability to be together and to be as a group and to play at interactive sports and activities. So appreciate that. You choose how you react to your day. You choose how your day goes. So choose to be positive, choose to enjoy your time in each new class, with each new group of people, with each teacher, and really just get the most out of the opportunities that you have.